Brett looked Jerome up and down and said loud enough for everyone to hear,
Does the security know there's an employee wandering around on the VIP deck?
Jerome had grease on his hand. He also had the only shutdown code on the entire rig. She asked him to disappear. He disappeared. Then every alarm on the platform went off, and his was the only name that could stop it. Diana had pulled Jerome aside 20 minutes earlier, voice low, eyes already moving toward Brett.
Can you wait by the break room? He's our biggest investor today. I need everything to look right.
Jerome looked at her, then nodded once. Sure, he said, and walked away. He had arrived early that morning to check a valve fitting before the tour group got there. That was why his hand was dirty. That was why he looked the way he looked. Brett saw the grease and made his call in about 4 seconds. Diana laughed at Brett's comment, quietly, but she laughed. Jerome said nothing. He never did. On the way to the break room, he stopped at a secondary panel, checked a pressure reading. The number was off. Not dramatically, just enough. He made a quiet call to the tech team below deck and kept walking. Nobody noticed. He looked exactly like a man who had no business being there. Then every alarm on the rig fired at once. Red lights down every corridor. A sound like the whole platform waking up furious. The main display locked onto one flashing line. Pressure anomaly confirmed. Emergency shutdown requires level 1 safety authorization. The operations chief came out of the control room at a run. I need Reeves, Jerome Reeves, now. Diana went completely still.
He is the Senior Director of Operational Safety, the only person on this rig authorized to shut down the rig today. Find him!
Diana looked toward the break room, the one she had sent him to because he didn't look the part. Jerome was already on his way back. Steady, no rush, like a man who had run this exact scenario before, because he had. He walked into the control room, pulled up the live pressure data, confirmed what his earlier call had flagged, and authorized the full emergency shutdown in less than 2 minutes. The rig went down clean. No injuries, no escalation. Brett was the first one sprinting for the interior corridor when the alarms hit. Jerome was the only one walking toward them. Diana found him afterward in the break room, finishing his incident report. Grease still on his hand, completely unbothered. He looked up.
How'd the tour go?
He asked. She had absolutely nothing to say. The man she quietly asked to disappear was the only reason everyone walked off that rig safely. He never mentioned it. Not once. Competence doesn't dress up for anyone. It just shows up and does the work. Which part of this stopped you cold? Drop it in the comments.